Hey, Chuck. Hey, Fitzy23. Good to see you guys. Bippy, woohoo! Thanks for jumping in. Actually, it looks like you guys were here, what, 4 minutes ago? Now people are starting to come in. I think you guys might have chatted just before I came on live. Or is my chat just barely getting caught up with things? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, here we are, Fairfield Friday. I labeled this video the Left Behind Mystery Pack Special. And I'm going to save that kind of like as a grand finale. And I'm really hoping Left Behind shows up, because I want to give him kudos. And also want to explain the backstory to a little shipping, package ship dilemma that myself and Chuck are dealing with. So I'll get all into that, explain that here in a minute. So, now that's strange. I'm seeing you guys chatting, yet the timestamp is like 4 or 5 minutes ago, so I hope that's current. I'm not sure how that's working. But anyway, I'm going to wait until, well, Chuck's already here. I'm going to wait a few minutes till Left Behind gets here. So I'll go ahead and do my Fairfield now, and hopefully by then he'll be able to jump on and see what he sent me. Because it's kind of fun for him to watch, because I think he forgets some of the stuff he sends, so it's kind of like a surprise for him all over again. So what we've got here is we got our Fairfield box. I've got 2 packs out of the Left Behind box. If you remember, these are all repacked packs that he had created and sent out. So I pulled 2 random packs out of there. One's a 2020 update series hobby pack. The other one is a opening day pack. However, this one is labeled the Hall. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm thinking this is full of Hall of Famers. Just an educated guess. And this one, I don't know what it might be, but these are both repackaged packs. So they're not what you think they are, if that makes sense. So the Bibby is feeling refreshed. That's good. Did you get a nap in there? After that jalapeno, what was it? A jalapeno dip corn dog? I saw that. I mentioned it to my wife, and she's like, that sounds kind of good, actually. So, she likes spicy. Obviously, she's Hispanic, so she likes lots of salsa and jalapeno-type foods. So, that explains the back row. Now, the front row, I've got a Ethan package. This will probably open up second to last. And then I got this, which is the title of my video stream. It's the Mystery Pack Special. This is a mystery pack that I purchased from Left Behind Times on his eBay channel. And I've posted a link to that in my description of this video. So if you guys want to know more about the mystery packs and you want to actually go to eBay and look at them, there's a link down below on the description of this video with all the details that I basically copy and pasted from his ad. And then I also put the link into his ad so you can go in and if anyone wanted to make a purchase, they would know how to do it. So, because kind of a trial run, he just created these mystery packs. He let me know about it, so I purchased one, and I promised him I would open it on my stream and give him some publicity for it. So I know he'd appreciate that. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Still recouping. Yeah, I hear you. A friend told me about a ghost pepper hot sauce I've been trying to find, but the store has been out. Chuck, I thought you gave up on doing all that stuff, man. The last video of you and your, I don't know if it was a friend or coworker, but you guys were sweating pretty bad. Hey, buenas tardes, mi amigo Kevin. Buenas tardes, Jay. Actually, for you, it's probably closer to evening. Okay, so Alex, I want to let you know that I'm going to try to do this without... In fact, let me get some tape. 1 second, Alex. I want to show you something. I got a return on our little project, but unfortunately, it's not the results we were hoping for. And I wanted to get your opinion on what you would like me to do. Okay, so Alex, if you're looking, this came in the mail yesterday. So I sent this card to Sean to this address, and I got it returned with a return to sender label. So this address is no good. There is another address that seems to be an older address. I don't know if you want to... We can talk offline about it, but I just want to let you know that that address is no good. So just wanted to keep you updated. It's accounted for now. It's back in my hands. If you wanted it back, I can do that, or we can try it again with a different address. So you don't have to answer now. We can do it offline and discuss the details later. Hey, Cardinals fan. Yep, you got it there. Oh, coworker? Yeah, that was a... I can't even watch it because it pains me to watch. I'm like, get cucumber, that'll cool your tongue off. So, yeah, at least you know, Alex, we're... I'm sorry, guys, I got a frog in my throat or something. I've got a bottle of water I'm drinking here. Okay, sounds good, Alex. All right. My goodness. Wow. It's been a whale of a week for me, guys. I've had 3 of my vehicles all broken down over the course of the last week and a half or so. One of them is running. The other 2 are not, and I'm just pulling my hair out trying to fix them, and that and work and just every other thing that life is throwing at me with school. I'm beat. You might notice too, I've got some wounds here from working under the truck. Just, you know how that goes. So I'm going to set these 2 packs aside because we'll open them up here in a bit. But I need to create some stands for my Fairfield cards. Is it Kermit? No, I'm not feeling real green, so... Oh, you're welcome, Alex. My pleasure. I wish it worked out, but at least we got some sort of response. Hey, Chuck, do you mind, before I start this, do you mind if I tell the story of what's going on with your package? It makes for a good story, and I've actually got a little routine I'd like to share with you guys. Oh, thanks, Alex. Battle scars. That's about right. Yep. Battle scars. Okay, go ahead. So, all right, guys, I'm going to share with you something that maybe... honestly, I think this is a good lesson for all of us that ship out packages. So, as you know, I do this. I'm notorious, and I think everyone else does it. We reuse packages, and we reuse materials. Because, why not? A box is still a good box as long as it's in good shape. But what happens over time is these packages that we send out, they start to accumulate labels. And for the most part, we're good about covering up the labels, scribbling out the old UPC codes. But sometimes things get overlooked. Such is the case that I'm about to tell you about. I'm going to show you a map. This is a fun little project, but I'm going to explain this with illustration. Okay. Once upon a time, back in February, Left Behind, who lives down here in Georgia, ordered a package from somebody, and I won't say who because I don't know who. But because of the labeling, I could tell where it started. He ordered a box from Missouri. Okay, so here's this priority box in Missouri. Back in February, this package was delivered down to Georgia to Left Behind. Okay? Now, that box sat for a few weeks, and then Left Behind sent me a package of cards, which had some stuff in it for Chuck as well. So he repurposed, that's a term that Donald likes to use, and it's a good word. He repurposed the box and shipped it all the way out here to Las Vegas, where I'm at. Okay? Hope you're enjoying my little storyline here. So I get the box, and I noticed that it had been reused before because I saw remnants of old labels. But it made it to my destination just fine. So I'm thinking, well, those labels are inconsequential, right? The post office obviously knows not to use them. So time passes by. I accumulated some stuff that I needed to send to Chuck in Illinois. So I used the same box, left behind's cards in there, as well as my own stuff that I'm sending him, sealed the box, and I put a label over the top of the label that Left Behind used to send to me. So there's no way that the post office can see the label from this route to this route, completely covered up. However, there was a little bit of remnants of the tracking number, or the barcode for the tracking, from the original shipment from Missouri down to Georgia. Okay? So I shipped this out to Illinois back on, I think it was the 7th of April. Now, I sent this out with, oh, hey, Left Behind. Okay, I'm glad you're watching, buddy. You'll want to go back and watch this in its entirety, because this will help explain what's going on. So, yeah, you love the illustrations? This was a fun... I built a priority box on a toothpick. Anyway, so I put my label on it, shipped it out. Now, I shipped this box with a few other packages at the same day. So the mail lady came to my door, which is where I had them. She picked them all up, and she scanned them all in with her scanner, and away they went. 3 days later or so, I want to say Donald in Washington received his package. Bibby received his. And I went to check the tracking on this priority box for Chuck, and it said that this item had printed up a label, but had yet to been picked up by the post office. And I'm like, well, that's weird, because I know she picked it up off my doorstep. So the next time I had a chance to talk to my mail lady, I saw her outside. I ran out and I spoke to her. I said, do you remember those packages that I sent out? She goes, yeah. I said, did you possibly miss one of the scans? She said, no, I scanned everything. I said, because it's showing up having not been scanned in yet. So, it's okay, Left Behind. This is a lesson for all of us, because I did the same thing you did. I repurposed the box and left old labels on it as well. So you did nothing that I haven't done either, Left Behind. So I'm not finding fault with anybody. This has just turned into a drama that's actually kind of entertaining. So there was no record of my box being picked up. So it's like, okay, where's it at? Well, fortunately, I was able to track down the original tracking number that was still on the box. So I typed in that tracking number from a previous shipment on that box, and lo and behold, it had a current date on it. It was the 14th, which was 2 days ago, saying that box was in Illinois, but it did not match the recipient's name or something like to that effect. It said the addressee was not known at the delivery address noted on the package. Well, the only way it could have gotten to Illinois is if a human being, not a machine, but a human read the address label that showed Illinois for Chuck. Because if they were going off the barcode, it would have gone who knows where, probably back to Georgia or Missouri. So in their confusion, the post office decided, we're just going to stamp return to sender. So the box, being in Illinois, is now being returned to a sender, but there's no way of knowing if they're returning it to the sender on the label that I created back to Nevada, or if it's going to go back to the sender on the original barcode tracking, which came from Missouri. So we don't know currently where the box is. It's either coming down here to Missouri or going out here to Nevada. I'm hoping that obviously I'm hoping it comes back to me, because I can fix the situation. But if it goes back to the address in Missouri, this guy is going to be very confused, because he's not going to know what's going on. So if it does end up in Missouri, if I don't get it back, Left Behind, I hate to ask you to do this, but I'm going to need some help investigating who you think might have sent it. I gave you the address, so you should know at least the city where in Missouri it came from. So if you're able to track down who that is, we can let them know what to do with it. And they can forward it on to me or to you or maybe even back to Chuck. Who knows? But anyway, that's the story of that. So I just want to use this experience to share with you guys. It's okay to use old boxes, but be very careful on the remnant labels that are from old shipments, because it's messing things up, unfortunately. So I do corn dogs on a stick, the little boxes on a stick. That's good. It was it was within 2 miles of Chuck. The city that it showed in Illinois was literally 2 miles away from Chuck. It got so close, and somebody decided to stamp return to sender. So, lessons learned. Lessons learned. I'm not. Before I realized that they were scanning the old tracking number, I thought it was MIA for good, but it is accounted for somewhat. I'm monitoring both tracking numbers to see where it ends up and where it lands. So, all right, Left Behind, I'm glad that helped clear things up for you. Bibster wants to hear the Zeppelin story. You're right. I have not done a video on that yet. What it is, Bibster, is 5 or 6 years ago, and I'll do a full in-depth story, but just to kind of appease you for the moment, I took for our church VBS, Vacation Bible School. My pastor asked if there's any way we could do something with a flying blimp or a Zeppelin type thing. So what I did was I took a drone and I mounted a blimp on top of it, and I flew that around the sanctuary for the kids as part of the skit for the production of our Vacation Bible School. So that's kind of the premise, but I'm going to try to track down the old I've got videos of it somewhere, of it flying, as well as some photographs, and I want to show the actual Zeppelin, you could call it, or blimp, here on the screen. So that's what that's all about, Bibby. But I do plan on, and thanks for the reminder, I need to get working on that. So it was epic. Okay. All right, guys. We've got 8 folks in here now, I think. If everybody can remember to give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to get to double digits. That way YouTube can recommend my video to others. So with that, let's go ahead and get started onto the baseball cards. So here's an original unopened sealed pack of Fairfields. These are the 2019s. As a matter of fact, yesterday I went to the local Walgreens and they had none. They had nothing. So I don't know. I wonder if Fairfield's drying up. Oh, this is something different. Look at this, guys. The pack is not in the middle. The pack is in the front. So I'm going to kind of have to guess at the middle so we can split it into 2 packs. That's different. Okay. That is different. I wonder why they did that. This box is dated February 11th of 2020. In case anyone out there other than me actually cares about that, but I do. So I just like to reference it in case anyone in the future needs to know anything or try to investigate things. Cardinals fans having a good birthday this week. 4 days. Oh, I have a good birthday this week. 4 days ago. Oh, okay. Happy belated birthday, Cardinals fan. I hope it was a good one, and I guess it was, since you indicated that. Okay, I'm just going to set that there, and I'm just going to kind of cut the deck in the middle. So we'll open this second. This will be the first part to go through. Now, we've had a good run of Fairfields. I think the last 2 or 3 have had autographs in them. So, but because of that, I don't want to be overly optimistic. These are all backwards. So let's turn them over and go this way. So right out of the gate, we're starting out with a Seattle Mariner. A pre-pandemic box. That's a good term for it. Darnell Coles of the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald. Jeff Kunkel of the Rangers on an 89 Topps. Another 89. Spike Owen for the Red Sox. Hey, it's Andy Hawkins. I think I've got that card. I do. I've got it sleeved up. It's kind of interesting. Let me show you. It's interesting that came up. I was just looking at this morning. I've got Andy Hawkins both on the Padres and the Yankees in 89 Topps. Obviously, this would be the traded card. So, but it's cool to get the same player on two different teams in the same year. So, anyway, it's interesting how that just came up there randomly. Or was it random? And, check this out, guys. I got to ring the bell. Let's see if you guys... This is a Pirates card. This is my favorite Pirates card. Can anyone guess why? Why would I like a Pirates Leaders card? The Cardinals fan is 31. That's awesome. The Bister says, Sadie Hawkins' brother, she was at the dance. Yeah, Chuck says, it's Gwen. Yep. Can't tell if he was out or safe, obviously, but he... It almost looks like he's about to slam his left hand down in frustration. I don't know. Which would indicate he's probably not safe. But either way, that's cool to get a Gwen on another team card. Hey, Donald, good to see you. It's okay, Donald. You'll have to go back and watch my rendition of my... Donald, if you're looking, I'm just going to show you something, Donald. Go back and watch the beginning of this when you have a chance. But I was telling a story about a post office package that traveled around the country. And is still traveling around the country. And so, hopefully you can check that out. And maybe give your perspective on it. Your opinion. Okay, Cliff Brantley, prospect for the Phillies. Jeff Reed for the Reds. Jimmy Key for the Blue Jays. Shout out to Alex, our resident Canadian in the group. Oh, wait, is that the same? That's not a different one, no. But another Fleer 92 Scott Brocious for the Athletics on a prospect card. There's the Delino DeShields for the Expos. We've got a Jose Uribe for the Giants. Eric Plunk. There you go, Donald. We seem to pull a lot of him with the Athletics there. Jack McKeon, Padre manager. There we go. Cecilio Guante. That's glove in Spanish. For the Rangers, we've got Terry Mulholland for the Giants. Come on, Sean Green. I hope not, Bibster. If it does, it's coming your way. Or I can send it to Donald, since I know Donald's got a huge Sean Green collection as well. Yeah, 2 barcodes on a package, Donald, is not a good recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. Jeff Tackett for the Orioles. Yes, of course. The Orioles. Johnny Damon for the Royals. Harold Reynolds with the Orioles. I know he used to be a Mariner. Bip Roberts for the Padres. There we go. The Bibster doesn't like to claim it, but I'm sure he named himself after Bip Roberts. Mickey Morandini for the, looks like the Phillies. Glenn Braggs for the Brewers. Trevor Wilson for the Giants. Chili Davis for the Angels. Boom! Bob Brenly. There we go. Check that out. Left behind, I got a Brenly. Bob Brenly for the Giants. Catcher for the Giants. Oh, okay. No more Matt Noakes cards. I agree with you, Cardinals fan. No more. Sean Green was missed for Toronto. Oh, Sean Green. And I've always taped labels over old ones. Yeah, I have too. But for whatever reason, Left Behind, You missed that one as well as I did. I totally missed it. But I'm taking the heat for it because it was in my hands last. That's for sure. Bob Burnley. Oh, Billy Ripken. We got a nice chrome of Hector Correa. I guess that's the Marlins. Yep, with the Marlins. We got Brett Tomko for the Reds. Damon Berryhill on a Toys R Us card. There you go. I'm sure Bibby would appreciate that, being an oddball card. That comes out of the Topps 89 collection, or collector's edition. Rookie Damon Berryhill, Toys R Us. Randy Reddy for the Padres. Junior Noboa for the Expos. John Franco for the Reds. We're taking the heat together. Well, fair enough. There's Dante Bichette. In fact, I believe that's his rookie card. I believe that's Daddy Bichette's rookie. Yep. There's a rookie card for Dante Bichette. Okay, we got Claudell Washington for the Angels. Ron Guidry for the Yankees. John Dobson for the Red Sox. Boom! Mark Grace. Check that out. Oh, you've already got that Toys R Us set? Okay. Good to know. It is a rookie card. Yep, nice. And check out that Mark Grace card, guys. Beautiful. Score 89. Score 89. That's going to my PC. Okay, we got Terry Steinbach. You realize there's at least three teams I know of that have an A for their logo. We got the A's, the Angels, and the Arizona Diamondbacks all have an A in their logo. So I can see how that can be confusing to a new collector. Gary Wayne for the Twins. Jerry Humphrey for the Cubs, Chuck's favorite team. Mike McDougal for the Royals. Andres Galarraga for the Expos. Mike Flanagan for the Blue Jays. Mark Williamson for the Orioles. Yankees leaders card. Is that Henderson and I'm not sure who the other person is. And then a Ron Jones. No, I don't know. I don't know who those are, to be honest with you. Behave yourself. What? Are those, how do they say it? Is them fighting words? Being a Cubs fan? All right. So, well, we get to open up a fresh pack here. Opening day 2019. I remember when I was actually opening up these cards when they were new last year. Or 2 years ago, actually, I guess it would have been. In other words, what I'm saying is it's not an 88 Donruss pack. Or 90 Donruss or the 88 Tops or those quality of cards. Speaking of the Cubs, there we go. We got Kyle Schwerber. Oh, Winfield and Randolph. Thanks, Bibby. I know Bibby would know it. I had a feeling Bibby would pull through. Kyle Schwerber. Carlos Martinez for the Cardinals. Corey Kluber for the Indians. Left behind. Hold up. We'll talk after the stream more about it. I have a friend who locally that works for the post office, and he's done some digging as well. And he doesn't no more revelation than what I've already shared, but he's kind of working some angles, if that makes sense. Corey Kluber for the Indians. We got Clark the mascot. Chuck, I'm sorry, man. I made the joke about the Cubs. Now everything is coming back Cubs. I even gave some shout out to myself there with Mark Grace's Cubs card. But there's Clark the mascot. Nice. Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. We've got a D. Gordon. Is he the one who changed his name or to Flash or Strange or something like that? Donald would know. He's a Seattle Mariner. And an Evan Longoria for the Giants. Evan Longoria. So, there we go. Nice little pack. And now we're going to get to what I would deem probably going to be the better cards in the box. So we'll see what we get here. Clark favors someone I know. Good news, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, really? He's playing tonight? Good for him. I'm recording the game, so that's good to know that he'll be in the starting lineup. Clark favors someone I know. The Bear? I'm trying to think who that might be, Bibby. Is Clark the creature that was lurking in your backyard? Is it Bigfoot? Is it Sasquatch? No! It's Clark the Cub. Scott Terry for the Cardinals. Eddie Murray, there's a Hall of Famer. Finally. Oh, here's an old card here. We got Jeff Cox, 81 Donruss for the A's. Someone from church. Maybe someone from your church, because I can't think of anyone in my church, and you wouldn't know anyone in my church, so it's got to be your church. Got to be your church. Brett Barbary for the Marlins. That's an interesting action shot there. Pete O'Brien for the Mariners. Okay, we got a Sergio Valdez for the Indians. Shane Andrews for the Ottawa Lynx. But they are associated with the Montreal Expos. Interesting. Scott Terry's a good TTM, huh? How would that look, TTM? That wouldn't be bad looking. Rodney Scott for the Expos. 81 Donruss, another old one. Hey, an Alan Trammell card. There we go, another Hall of Famer. So we'll add that to our Hall of Fame stack right there. There's Ben McDonald on a Stadium Club card. Scott Lewis, or Luis. I'm not sure how to say that. For the Twins. Randy Veres for the Brewers. And a Mark McGwire. Jim Slayton for the Brewers. Man, that's the 70s hairstyles. Gotta love them. Mike Gardner, rated rookie for the Mariners. Followed by Kirk Gibson with the Dodgers. Nice. Oh, Tommy John, the famous Tommy John. There we go. The Cubs just lost. Oh, and are you crying or laughing? I think that's a laughing picture, Chuck. That's you gotta love rivalries, huh? All right, a lot of these were backwards, so I just turn them around, make it easier. Okay, we got Greg Minton for the Angels. There you go, Donald or Bibby. Let's go, Padres. Andy Bennis on a triple play card. There's John Morris with the Cardinals. Jeffrey Leonard with the Giants. I know we've pulled him on the Mariners before. So I guess he would have been on the Mariners after 90. Another Kirk Gibson card. This one he's with the Tigers. Oh, check that out. We got our Fairfield double. First of all, let's go look at Sixto Lezcano for the Brewers. But Tommy John on an old, I forget what year this is, 81. So let's dig up that double. There it is. Two Tommy Johns. Now look how much worse this one's cut. See, the bottom's cut off pretty bad. Left to right isn't too bad. This one's definitely the better of the two. This one, it's in good shape. It's just poorly cut. So, interesting. I have all my Scott Terry autograph cards out. TTM. Oh, good. Good for you. See, that's the fun thing about you can, take these old cards that we would consider commons or junk and turn them into something special by getting them TTM'd. And you gotta imagine if you're a player that just didn't make it to the Hall of Fame or didn't get the notoriety that you may have felt you deserved, you can go throughout the rest of your life bragging, saying, yeah, I used to be a Major League Baseball player, but I didn't amount to much. And I can see where that can be kind of discouraging. But then lo and behold, you get a card in the mail or an envelope in the mail with cards in it that some collector out there wants your autograph. That's got to make them feel special. So I think TTMing is a win-win. I think it's good for the collector, and it also brings some encouragement to the former player. So I think it's a great thing. How tall was Bennis? Let's see. You didn't actually expect me to just answer you off the top of my head, did you? He was 6'6". Andy Bennis, 6'6". Born August 20, 1967, weighed 240. Batted right and threw right. But he was 6'6" there, Bibby. Mike O'Berry. What, does he live down the street from you and you need something taken off a shelf and you wanted to know if you should call him and he could come down and help you out? I'm just being silly. Mike O'Berry for the Reds. Mike Moore for the A's. And a Sandy Alomar Jr. Nice. For the Indians. That's on an Upper Deck. Upper Deck is notoriously bad for not putting years, so I'm just going to look at the last year on their stats. That's 97, so this would probably be a 1998 card. And we got a very nice Tony Clark card. Look at that. It's got the protective coating still on it. Fernando Tatis Jr.'s batting lineup number 2. Good for him. I'm glad he's back so soon. I know when I don't know if you all watched it live or replay, but when he threw his shoulder out and dislocated it on that swing, that was scary. All right. Here we've got George Medic for the Rangers. Bill Lee for the Red Sox. 1978. Wow, my goodness. Luis Polonia for the Angels. He's back crazy fast. Yeah, no kidding. Jeff Montgomery. Dennis Reyes for the Dodgers. Lance Parrish for the Angels. Kirk Gibson, dad, and Cam Gibson, son. Oh, did I call it Cam Gibson? Or are you just enlightening me onto his family? No, he'd have to be a young player, so that would have to be a modern day card. So I'm guessing you're just informing me that Cam is his son. That's interesting. But I don't have a Cam Gibson card in here. Yeah, there are older commons, Bibby. Some boxes are like that. Some, you might get a 1989 as your oldest card. But this, I've got some... Well, actually, yeah, we got into the 70s here earlier, which is pretty cool. Hey, Chuck, I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to send this to you. For fear of what you might do to the card. Use it as a dartboard or something. But that's a cool-looking card, though, the Cubs team card. Mike Jackson for the Indians. Yeah, digging the older cards. Chuck's like, I'm about to live. That's it. I quit. I boycott Fairfield. Hey, check that out. 1979 checklist. It's been used. They filled out one name, Bucky Dent, it looks like. Makes you wonder why they did that. It's just a fun rivalry. Well, you can't hate them too much because they got your favorite player, Baez, on their team, so they got that going for them, right? Okay, all these cards, well, not all of them. Most of them are backwards, so I'm going to turn them. We're going to go this way. Carmelo Martinez for the Pirates. This would have been post-Padres because he was with the Padres back in the 80s. Yeah. Okay. And let's see what we got for some newer cards here. We got Pat Neshek for the Phillies. You got 2 binders for the team you hate. Interesting. Yeah, I agree, Chuck. Steven Alamice for the Pirates. I don't think I've seen those yet, Bibby. I go through phases where I go weeks without, well, I shouldn't say weeks, but days without watching videos, and then I binge watch when I can. So I'll have to binge those videos you made. Russell Martin for the Blue Jays. Hey, it's a John Duplantier for the Diamondbacks. Sweet. Rarely do I pull a Diamondbacks card out of a Fairfield box, so that's kind of special. I'm going to set that one aside. Francisco Rios for the Blue Jays. Boom! Back-to-back JD Martinez for the Diamondbacks. 2018. Hey, Kev Brado. Hey, yo. 8,000 Sox. I believe. I do believe they own that, Chuck. But if you said you had 8,000 Cubs cards, I'd question your allegiance to the White Sox. Just saying. There's Terry Kennedy with the Orioles. Now that's interesting that these are glossy. I don't remember seeing these glossy before. 87 Fleer updates, maybe? Bibby, can you confirm 87 Fleer? The updates were glossy, but the standards were non-glossy. Am I analyzing that correctly? And then you got Cardinals fan who he does hate the Cubs for whatever reason. So there's Terry Kennedy with the Orioles, Gene Nilsson with the Athletics, and Mike Keith with the Tigers. I don't hate anyone I was raised. That hate was just as bad as wishing death on them. This is true. This is true. He who hates his brother has already murdered him in his heart. Very good point. Sorry, I got to go on our ways to the niece's home for a visit. I will... Yeah, absolutely, Donald. And yeah, Donald, be sure and check out the beginning of this stream where I told the story of the package, the missing package. You'll appreciate it. I did both glossy and a tin and regular set. Gotcha. Pat Neshek is also a good TTM. Cool. There's Tim Stoddard with the Orioles. Looks like we're not going to get a hit this week. But that's okay. We've got some good cards here anyway. Frank White for the Royals. Tim Laudner for the Twins. Steve Yeager for the Dodgers. It's kind of funny where you see the same name printed twice like that. I want to say, is it there's some old Mariner cards, I think, that the emblem is right where it would be on the uniform, so it's hard to tell if it's on the card or if it's on the uniform. Braves, look at those old uniforms. Andy Messersmith. That sounds like a German fighter plane. Messerschmitt. That's Andy Messersmith. Interesting. Sounds good, Donald. Oh, boom! Check that out, guys. I got to ring the bell for this one. It's a Dodger, though, but still. It's Steve Garvey. That's cool. That is really cool to pull that one. That's a great one. Great pull. Mike McFarland for the Royals. See, same thing. Royals. Just like that Dodgers card. And our final card in the box is going to be Astros. Carl Rhodes. So, that's interesting. Look at these last 4 cards. Look at this. Dodgers. Braves. Royals. Astros. I wonder if Topps knew what they were doing or if that was just all coincidence. Things that make you go, Yep. Steve was a good guy. Well, I shouldn't say was. He still is. He's still around. He's living in California, and I got my TTM back from him, so that was awesome. So that'd make a nice TTM card as well, actually. Very cool. All right, let me clear the board for the next agenda item. That's cool. Pulling a Gwyn on a Pirates card. Who would have thunk it? All right. So there are 3 things left to do. I'm going to do Ethan's package first, because the rest of this I want to devote to Left Behind and give him his well-deserved kudos for his mystery pack, and kind of do some publicity for him on that. Reminder, guys, if you haven't noticed, in the description of this video, I've got the link to Left Behind's eBay page where you can go and purchase these mystery packs. And I've got the one here in the mail. We're going to open it up here shortly so you can see what they're all about. And also in my description, I listed the description that he gave on the mystery packs as a, referring to what you're going to get, what kind of cards are coming. So please check that out when you have a chance. So with that, let's go ahead and get into Ethan's package first. So then we can, again, devote our efforts to Left Behind here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a really nice card in here that Chuck purchased in my absence from Ethan's sale. I had to, in fact, I think I was out working on my van. I was under the hood when this card was probably purchased by Chuck for me. So I don't know why we find it so necessary to show empty envelopes, but we all do it. We all do it. So I don't want to break the routine. So I think I see the best card in that the back. So we're going to hold on to that one for a bit. So let's go ahead and open this pack first. And right off the bat here, and I should say pun intended, because one of our hottest hitters for the Diamondbacks off the bat, Ketel Marte, Diamond Kings card. It's definitely a nice one. Yep. I'll be quiet now. No, no, please. I don't know why you'd be quiet. It's unless you're paying homage to yourself. It's like, let's have a moment of silence for the great and wonderful and still living Left Behind times. I'm just playing with you. Yeah, look, it's Left Behind. No, it's Ketel Marte. I got that name on my tongue. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. We got a Yohan Lopez pitcher for the Diamondbacks. And we've got a Kirby Yates for the Padres. He is animated. Oh, about the shipping. Okay. That Left Behind, you're absolutely right. But I'm optimistic. It's gonna end up somewhere, and with us having the correct tracking numbers, plural, we'll find it. It'll be located. Here's what I'll do. I'll put the Padres over on this side and the Diamondbacks on that side. Let me tilt this up a little bit. All right. So Mike Clevenger. It's good to see him now on the Padres cards. I've got a lot of cards of him when he was still with the Indians, but now he's starting to show up on the Padres cards. And this is a nice blue parallel from Panini. Very nice blue. And we got a Zac Davies Topps Chrome. Man, the Padres are stout this year on the mound. They've got more pitchers than they know what to do with. I think they could, I don't know, probably, I'm exaggerating, but it seems like they could, if it weren't for that new rule where you got to pitch to 3 batters each pitcher, they could rotate every batter, or you put a new pitcher in for each batter and still have plenty of pitchers left over. It's amazing. And they're all good. That's what I've noticed. All right. Moving on. We've got a Luis. I got another pack of cards here. It's all good, Left Behind. The 3 of us have had an awesome story now that we'll laugh about. That's right. That's right. Okay, Luis Patino for the Padres. Very nice. I guess that's purple parallel for Cole Calhoun for the Diamondbacks. Cardinals fan lives in Florida. I would assume. I thought the Cardinals fan lived in Missouri. I really did. But you're in Florida. Interesting. Those cards have more miles on them than my car this year. Yeah, they're traveling around. Dalton Varsho, very nice. Rated rookie card. Ooh, very cool looking Topps Chrome Tommy Pham pink. A shiny card. So we'll put that with our Padres. And a Zac Gallen. Can never have too many Zac Gallens. Very nice. I don't know if you guys have seen him this year. He did pitch his first game 2 days ago. And it wasn't the best results. He did a good job, but the team didn't. But his hair is like almost twice as long now. He's turning into a Dustin May, which is interesting. But that's a very cool Gallen card. I don't think I've got that one yet. Plus, it's got the green label for Donruss. That's cool. The Gallinator. A lot of folks in Georgia, or should I say Georgia? Is it if somebody comes to Georgia and says, "Yeah, I'm from Georgia," you're probably like, "No, you're probably not." But if somebody came up and said, "I'm from Georgia," good possibility, right? Yeah, I've been through Georgia. I've spent some time there, and that's the first thing I learned was to say Georgia right. It's Georgia. Georgia. Chris Paddock, very nice. I don't think that's a base because it's silver border. That's cool. I'm not sure what that is, but oh, there we go. Check that out. I do remember getting this. Zac Gallen, white prism, rookie. That's an awesome looking card there. Cool. And if I'm not mistaken, Left Behind got this for me. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this came from Left Behind through Ethan Sale, but I think Left Behind got it. So shout out to Left Behind again. This is definitely your special episode. Shout out to you on that one. So thank you so much. I'm going to put that one in the middle. Yes, he's a Padre, but it's Tony Gwynn. Another Chris Paddock purple. The stand is filling up. I think they're about to fall. And I do remember this one. Green parallel from Allen and Ginter of Eduardo Escobar. My best friend that I've known for over 40 years lives just outside Atlanta. Cool. You guys laughing at my accent? Yes, this is an awesome care package. But the show hasn't even reached its crescendo yet with this mystery pack that's coming up. Check this one out. Let me set Escobar aside. I wish I had another stand. Look at that Gallen. It's dark, but it's a Bowman's Best, blue and red. No, that's the best part of it right there. Look at the number. 150 out of 150. Awesome. Cool. All right. Okay, I got a challenge here. Try and say the city name. And say it right. You from Georgia. Dahlonega. Is it Dahlonega? I'm probably not saying it right. Otherwise, you wouldn't have used that example. So, I'm probably saying it wrong. Nope. Okay. Dahlonega? Like Talladega? Dahlonega? Dahlonega. There you go. I'm going to say Dahlonega. Oh, my goodness. We've lost our minds. We're speaking with a country twang. Georgia. Okay, we'll put Tony there. There we go. Oh, we're not done. I forgot. That's only part 1. My goodness, we've got a whole... Okay. Yes, how? Nope. Okay. Lona Uga. Lona Uga. Lona Uga. That's not how it's spelled. Lona Uga. I feel like I'm speaking a foreign language now. I do better in Spanish than I do in Southern. How's that for irony? You speak Southern? No, but I can speak Spanish. What? Although Spanish is technically real Southern. It's like way south, right? Look at this. Talent pipeline triple. We've got a Mackenzie Gore, Josh Naylor, and a Luis Urias. Unfortunately, the 2 gentlemen on the right are no longer with the Padres. Cherokee Indian. Ah, okay, gotcha. I like Nolan Arenado, best player at St. Louis. Yes, I think the muy bien, gracias. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. I think the Rockies are missing him already. That's what I was going to say. The Rockies are already missing Arenado. Fernando Tatis, Diamond Kings. There we go. That'll kind of balance out with that earlier Marte Diamond King that I got. Darsho. And Alex, you are anything but a Southerner, unless you live in Southern Canada. That's curious. Now, I'm curious. Alex, do they have different slangs or different types of speech for the different regions of Canada? I know there's the French Canadians, the ones that speak French. But can you tell where a Canadian is from based on their English pronunciation? I'm just curious. I really don't know much about Canada, unfortunately. My only experience with Canada is I went to Niagara Falls as a kid, and we crossed over to the Canadian side. But I don't even remember that very well, so I'm just curious. There's a nice Dalton Varsho rated rookie, purple parallel. Oh, check this one out. Madison Bumgarner. Oh, is that one card? Oh, that's massive. That's a thick Spectra card. Dalana Gala, the got left behind trying. That's funny. Southern Canada, LOL. No, the only difference is French-speaking languages. Okay, so if someone speaks, you couldn't tell if they're from Alberta or Manitoba. I'm trying to think if I might not even be. Are these cities or provinces? I'm not even sure. Quebec, Alberta, British Columbia. I know that one. That's a nice Bumgarner. I really need to work on my Canadian geography. I don't know your knowledge of American geography, Alex, but I promise you know American geography better than I know Canadian. Chris Paddock, Relic card. Very nice. Very cool. From Heritage. And this last one here, huge shout out to Chuck. I'm anxious to see this in person. I know Ethan. Forgot his name. He went back and showed the card on the channel, but Trent Grisham, signature series from Donruss, silver with blue ink autograph. That is a gorgeous autograph for Trent Grisham. So, thank you again, Chuck, for that. Considering how I handled your shipment, I definitely don't deserve this, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. That will go in my prize collection of autos for my favorite teams. And there's that Paddock again. So, awesome. Let's see. Bipster, you get it. Okay, yeah, because I don't get it. Dalanaga? Nolan Arenado, stay St. Louis Cardinals 6 years. Good. Could not tell. They are provinces. Okay. Boom. I blame LaJoy. As they say, that's a sick card. Yes. It took me a while to figure that word out. Sick. I'm like, sick. That's an insult. That's not a compliment. Bingo, you said it right. Oh, I said it right? Yes. Well, that's because you helped give me the pronunciation of it. It's been a year or so, probably more than a year, but one night I was doing a stream and a lady came in. Y'all might know her. She's on YouTube, but she does late at nights because she lives in the Philippines. No, she lives in Malaysia. Her name is Chris, Coffee and Jams with Chris. And she came in my stream one day. She's a mutual friend of myself and Donald. And she was trying to teach me how to pronounce words in Tagalog, the Philippines language. And that was a riot. It was hilarious. Me trying to... Oh, it was a mess. So, all right, let's clear the board. We're getting ready for the grand finale. Well, actually, before that, we've still got our 2 packs of Left Behind packs. Then we'll get to the mystery pack. You got it right, Kevin. Thanks. Bingo, you said it right. I need to find out who Left Behind times PCs. I think I know, but I'll let him speak for himself on that one there, Chuck. So this one says the Hall, so I'm guessing these are Hall of Famers. So let's do this one first, because this is a mystery. I have no clue what that entails. So we'll open the Hall of Famer one up first. Don't forget Matt Noakes there, Blake. All right, here we go. Hall of Famers. Oh my goodness, there's some old cards in here too. Let me rotate this a little bit. You should have heard Donald pronounce lechuga the other day. Epic fail. Lechuga, like lettuce? Yo voy a comer la lechuga. I'm gonna eat lettuce. Lechuga. Is there a player named Lechuga? I'm trying to understand the context of why he would have been saying that. There must be a player named Lechuga. Interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, awesome card. Look at this. Nolan Ryan, Steve Carlton, and Gaylord Perry. That is a phenomenal card there. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Johnny Bench, Coca-Cola card. Johnny Bench with the Reds. Is that 82? Yep, 82 tops. That is gorgeous. Notice I'm being a little more delicate now. These are going to end up in sleeves. George Brett, third baseman for the Royals. The famous pine tar incident. Oh, you were describing your meal? Oh. You were eating lechuga. Yep. Rod Carew for the Twins. This card is backwards. Oh my word, it's signed. Oh my goodness, look at this. Luis Garcia, authentic autograph. Oh, and that's on card. That's not even... And it's hand numbered 4 out of 25. Oh no. 4125 out of 5950. Wow. Luis is a strong hitter from Mexico. My wife will appreciate this card as well. Who has a bright future in Boston. He slugged 20 home runs and 77 RBIs and 27 doubles at Class A Augusta of the South Atlantic League in 2000. Very cool. First baseman for the Red Sox. Just because it has ink on it, I'm going to sleeve it up right away. Very cool. You never know what you're going to get with Left Behind, I tell you. Grand Theft. Ricky steals 1,000th base. That's a great little tribute card there. There's the story behind it. In case y'all want to read, you can pause it at a later date. Not right now. Awesome, awesome. Robin Yount for the Brewers. I guess there's no question as to whether these are Hall of Famers. We know they all are. There's Jackie Robinson. In honor, and I opened it up a day late. If I had opened this up yesterday, that would have been perfect. Yeah, because he's definitely not a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I should have pointed that out. I got hung up on the fact that it's an autograph. In this, I'll admit, Blake, when I was saying the word auto, and then I got to this and I said Grand Theft. I'm like, is this going to be a Grand Theft Auto? Very nice, Jackie Robinson. And a Ted Williams card. I'm thinking this is Upper Deck. Yeah, from Baseball Heroes, Upper Deck. And we got a Pinnacle Nolan Ryan. Very cool. Like how it shows like all the schematics of his throw. And a Roberto Clemente. Very cool. For the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's a 1986 Leaf card. Awesome. Nice Nolan. Yeah, it is. It sure was. Okay, so we've got the Hall of Famers done. Now we're moving on to this mystery pack, which y'all think you know what it is, and you be wrong. Is that Georgia talk? You be wrong. I ain't from Georgia. You be wrong. While I open this, one of the funniest Southern speak language stories I have for you is back when this was probably, late 90s, early 2000s. Dale Earnhardt Jr. he was racing, and in one of the races his motor blew up on him, so he was in the pits, and they were interviewing him, and the interviewer said, "Hey Dale, what happened out there?" And he goes, "My motor I messed it up. He says, "My motor done did blowed up on me." And they're like, "What?" And he goes, "My motor done did blowed up on me." Done did blowed up. Tell me that ain't Southern. We don't sound like that. Get her done. So yeah, where's Larry the Cable Guy from? He's the get her done guy. All right, check this out. Blake Snell, pitcher for the Padres now. Is that going to be the theme? It might be. Yu Darvish is a pitcher for the Padres now, so that might be the theme of this pack. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Hey, Steve, I want to personally thank you now that I can speak out loud for you to hear me. I really, really do appreciate that video you put out regarding your thoughts on the community and sales and auctions, and that really touched home because what you spoke about is exactly what's been laid on my heart lately. It's been a burden of mine, honestly, and I'm not blowing smoke. I'm being completely honest with you. That's why I've made the decision. I'm going to hold off on sales for the time being because that was laid on my heart by the Holy Spirit to stop for the reasons that you were pointing out. So I know I really, really thought that was the timing of it was really cool. So thanks for doing that. I really do appreciate it. So here we got the Blake Snell, who is now a pitcher for the Padres. Yu Darvish, who is a pitcher from the Padres. And Justin Upton is not a pitcher for the Padres. But he is on the Padres. If I'm not mistaken, he used to be a Diamondback. So that's cool. There's Everth Cabrera for the Padres. We have a Cabrera on the Diamondbacks now as Drupal Cabrera, who's actually doing quite well for us. I'm glad they made that trade from the Nationals and got him on board with our team. Although I think he got his fame and reputation as an Indian before they brought on Lindor. There's Ian Kennedy for the Padres. Thanks for your kindness. It's something I've not been liking for a good long time. Yeah. Yep. I think those of us who know, we know. We sense it. The same spirit speaking to all of us, man. That's the way I see it. Oh, you weren't kidding there, Left Behind. Random autos, Jesus Medrano. From the Royal Rookie collection. Look at that. Futures card, on-card auto, blue ink. Jesus Medrano. This was from 2000 Royal Rookies. 2000. So let me sleeve this one up as well. Yes, Left Behind, great idea. If somebody could, that has the ability to, throw in Steve's link, Carter's Kids. Everybody needs to check out his video he just posted. I'm laughing because I can't remember, was it yesterday or the day before? I'm pretty sure it was the day before. I can't tell one day from the next, but anyway, in the last couple days, you need to go check out his video. It's like 55 minutes long, I believe, but great. I don't want to call it, it's not a rant. I'm not going to use that term rant. It's a philosophical viewpoint that I think he nailed. I mean, he hit a home run with his views, and I do appreciate that. Oh, you're not subbed. Yeah, somebody please. Oh, Steve, there you go. Steve posted it there. I'm pointing like you can see what I'm pointing at, but I'm pointing at my screen where I see my chat. Anyway, yeah. Yep. You'll enjoy that, Chuck. It's really, really good. Ronald Acuna Jr. Atlanta Braves. I'm surprised you parted with this card there, Blake. I know he's... Well, you're a Braves fan for obvious reasons, and because you know Atlanta is in the great state of Georgia. So anyway, Mike Trout. I feel like I might have already gotten the mystery pack here, but this is not even the mystery pack. But there's our Mike Trout card, very nice. Active Leaders card from the 2020 series, update series, as a matter of fact. Juan Soto. Soto shines in the World Series debut. Doubles. We may get some doubles. Okay, so there's Soto on the... Is that Archive? Does Archives do that or Heritage does that? Oh, that's a glossy back. This is a short print. I don't know if it comes up on the screen or not, guys, but... I'm trying to get the right angle. There's a... Maybe there... There's a gloss. It's kind of like a matte gloss, if that makes sense. It's like military intelligence. It's a oxymoron. But it's a matte gloss. Unique. And Nico Horner from Chuck's favorite Chicago Cubs. Actually, that's a beautiful rookie card of Nico Horner. Very cool to get that one. So, awesome, Left Behind. Thank you so much. But I am not done thanking you because we've still got to get to our mystery pack, which I promised you I would open up on stream and give you some shout outs regarding that. I'll repeat it again, guys, if you haven't noticed in my description of this video down below, I have given the link to Left Behind's eBay page where you can purchase your very own mystery pack. And I've also listed, I hope you don't mind, Blake, but I copied your description from your sale and posted that on my description page so people know what you're selling and what they may get. The Acuna was a double. Military intelligence, yeah. I hope the mystery pack is good. I hope so too. But it's all good. I like how you said it. It's all good. It's all good. So, without any, as Donald likes to say, without any further ado, drum roll. Let's get ripping. Whoops. Let's see what a Left Behind times mystery pack looks like. Can I ask a rocket question about the cord you use on the chutes? The chute cord, it's like a nylon thread. It's not Kevlar like the one that holds. I've got Kevlar tied from somewhere in the body, either the motor mount or glued to the side of the body, that attaches to the nose cone. That keeps all that intact. But the shroud lines, which is what I think you're referring to, the lines that attach the parachute to the cord, the nose cone, those are like a nylon thread. It's not a plasticky, but it's not cheap string either, if that makes sense. Is it a special cord? No, it's not. The shock cord won't burn, but the shroud lines could burn. But those lines are separated from the blast charge, so they rarely, if ever, would get hit. All right, here we go. I'm looking for okay. Then go with Kevlar. Bibby, I'll give you a link to where I get my Kevlar cord. It's cheap. It's not that expensive. I'll get with you after the stream on that. Hey, this is cool and unique. Look at this, guys. That's like a CD case, isn't it? If those cords get burned, you did something wrong. That's right. Pack 7 out of 10. Okay, so they're numbered. I didn't realize how many you had. So does this indicate there's only 10 of these available? Left Behind, if there's any advertising or more information you want to provide on these, please feel free to type it in there and let people know. So this is package 7 out of 10. And I'm trying to maybe determine what that PGMP something mystery pack. Something mystery pack. Oh, perfect game. There it is. Sorry, Left Behind. The obvious, if it were Snake, it would have bit me. Perfect game mystery pack. How did I not know that? Perfect game mystery pack. That's pretty clever, using the CD case like this. I've never thought of using that for anything other than CDs, because it does give you that clear window to see through. Not that we're trying to see what cards are in there, but that's clever. Oh, I'm going to have to cut a little bit more, maybe this corner up here. I want to dip my corn dogs in hot oil and the cord was burning the other day. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. We're saving that for sure. Let me slip it in the original envelope. All right. The moment of truth. I feel like I'm debuting this. I don't know if anyone else has opened these on a channel yet. Must be George's thing. Yeah, I guess you'd have to ask Left Behind if he does corn dogs and jalapeno. I don't know. Must be a Georgia thing. All right. And it's blue tape authenticated and everything. I'm going to want to read what his note paper here says. I peeled a little bit of the ink off, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll set those aside for now. Oh. So this is a personal note. Um, I'm gonna read this out loud, Blake. If you don't want me to, stop me. But I'm gonna read it out loud. Fried Twinkies and Oreos. Ugh. Oh, you just want to hear me say Georgia again? Oh, Ethan got one. Good. I hope he does a video. All right. So here's what the note says from the top. Thank you for purchasing Perfect Game Mystery Bags. What you get, 27 cards. And I think a lot of this may be what I put in my description of this video as well. You get 27 cards, a jersey and a bat relic, manufactured patch / medallion relic, an autograph, a serial numbered card, a short print, 3 top rookies from 2020, Hall of Famer rookie, Superstar rookie, 3 vintage cards from 1950 to 1980. That's awesome. 2 Mike Trouts, 2 King Griffey Juniors, and 10 quality inserted parallels, serial numbered variations, Hall of Famers, rookie cards, etc. Enjoy, Blake B. And he'll signed it too. YouTube channel Left Behind Times. He says, Kevin, again, brother, thanks much for your friendship and support. I'm very grateful the Lord put us in each other's lives. I hope your pack is fire and your day is great. God bless, Blake, Left Behind, John 14:6. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then I love his little PS here. If the packs weren't already pre-made, I would have thrown in lots of Tonys and gallons. I hope you find some. I do too, but I'm just going to have fun ripping and gripping and opening up and see what surprises await us. But that would be fun to see that happen, but it's going to be good. But thank you for that note. I believe the same thing. I feel the same way. I'm grateful for you and all of my channel supporters, and we're all good people. I've said this numerous times to people. I said, my channel may not have the quantity of viewers, but I definitely have the quality of viewers. I'd rather have, I've got 6 people watching right now, but I would take you 6 over any random 600 that other people get on their channels any day. So that's what is most important to me. So I do appreciate this, Blake, and let's just get ripping. Let's see. There's 10 cards in here and 17 in here. We'll do the smaller pack first, just out of randomness. All right, here we go. Oh, thanks, Steve. Thanks for that. Yes, send in 1 box with 1 label. No, it'll be fun to see how this whole shipping works out in the end. Oh, thanks, Alex. I appreciate that, man. Okay, and yeah, Chuck, if you want, I can help out, or you can give him your address, or I can give him the right address. We can work that out later on if need be. Okay, starting off here, we got a Juan Soto season ticket. Those are beautiful cards. The Optic season ticket cards. And that is, in fact, 2020. Okay, we've got a gold CJ Cron for the Tigers. And I like how, in case, because he may not know who his customers are, but this is identified as a gold. See, that extra touch is what I really appreciate. He goes above and beyond. This is, in fact, the gold. So it's numbered out of what? It's numbered 836 out of 2020. I should have known it was out of 2020. It was the other number I wasn't sure about. Boom! Pete Alonso, select 25. 25, it says man. 25 man. Interesting word there. That's cool. And this is appropriate. AJ Puck, in recognition of my grandson, my young 6-month-old grandson named AJ. It says rookie card. That's cool. I've not ever seen that card before. Very cool. And we're getting into some old cards here. Got a George Brett, All-Star, third base with the Royals. I made mention of him earlier in the stream, the old Pine Tar incident. The 17 cards are better. Okay, good to know. I appreciate those comments there, Alex. I truly appreciate that. It means a lot. So it's good that I'm opening the 10 card pack first. Okay, I guessed right. I should have asked you, but I just took a chance. Albert Pujols, very cool, with the Cardinals. MLB debut, April 2nd, 2001. Wow. 20 years ago. Can you believe that? 20 years ago. Amazing. Okay, so interesting. I was watching a game the other day, and the announcers were saying his name different than how Ethan says it. Ethan says Fultonowicz. But now I don't remember how the announcer said it. Mike Fultonowicz. Fultonowicz, I think is what they said. Fultonowicz. Yep, I'm pretty certain on that. This is a grandstand card from Donruss Preferred. Mike Fultonowicz. I got to say that over and over again repetitiously, so I'll get it right. Cool. Oh, boom, there we go. This is a good one there left behind. Trent Grisham. Rookie Stars, National League. Got Mauricio Dubon as well, but that Trent Grisham, very cool. The Bibster says, I want your little package on a stick for my card display, please. Volkanovich. Volkanovitz. Yeah, Ethan, I know he says it wrong, but I don't correct him because I like the way he says it. So yeah, I agree. I like that. Yeah, my little package on a stick. Whee! I should have double-sided it. But yeah, I will set that aside, Bibby. I will set that aside. Boom, Trent. That's right. Boom. See, this is a surprise for you too, I guess, right? You don't even know what's in here. Carlos Gonzalez of the Rockies. That's a... I'm going to slide it out just to feel... Is that a... That's a unique texture. Is that like the cloth cards I'm guessing? It's kind of got that fabric-y feel to it. Fold corner on dotted line, and so it's a sticker card. Yep, it's the like the fabric stickers in your curio, the famous priority mail packaged on a stick. And check this oldie one out there. Oh, hey, that's very similar to that Johnny Bench that I pulled from the Coca-Cola series. Yeah, in fact, that's interesting, getting two reds. There it is. Look at that. I love it. Two reds on the Coca-Cola cards. So I will, when I go back and resort these, I'm going to do something with those two cards together. Wait a minute. I've messed my pile up here. Wait, that was the last card, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. That was the final card in that pack. There should be 10 cards in this. I got to count now just to verify I didn't mess things up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got it. So these are the first 10 here. Cool. Coca-Cola cards. Yep. Cloth. That's the term. Cloth card. I was saying fabric. I don't know why I was saying fabric. All right, so now if those were not the better cards, this has got to be chock full of fire. Ooh, it's burning my fingers. Are they all... Is it something they did with the Reds? Is it like only the Reds have the Coca-Cola cards? I don't really know the history of that, so that's interesting for me. All right, here we go. 17 cards. So there's our Mike Trout. I guess we're getting 2 Mike Trouts. And there's the other one. Very cool. Bowman's Best in the 52 throwback. Very nice Mike Trouts right there. The odds are astronomical, Chuck. That's what I've said it time and time again. And Ethan, I think, realizes this in his channel as well. The Lord is in our presence. And I feel comfortable saying this, knowing my audience, but I don't feel like I'm going to be attacked for what I'm saying. But the Lord blesses his children. And all of us in here, that, as far as I know, are saved children of God. And he loves us coming together and fellowshipping. And I have no doubt, he uses this channel as a means of bringing us together. And he likes to show himself in these little miracles. And that's what I love about what he does in my channel. Because it happens to me every week. Little things like that happen every single week I do a stream. So I should not be surprised by it at all. In fact, I should expect it. And that's what it's come down to. So there are my 2 Mike Trout cards. I got the good one. 2 King Griffey Juniors. I got his 89 Topps throwback. You fooled me. You got me. That was good. Because I think I've got one of these in my collection, the originals. But I don't know. I doubt I've got the reprint. You got me good. Donald probably would say, oh, that's definitely a reprint. I can just tell. He's probably got the eye for that. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, that's funny. He is here all the time. Big time. Yep. Your channel always brings us surprises. Yes, it does. They're fun surprises. They're always good surprises. Look at that Nolan Ryan. Very nice. Is that 80? That's 84? I'm guessing 84 simply based on the font, the style of print. Yep, 84. Very cool. I'll be honest with you, I don't know Jose Cruz, but I've heard of that guy on the right, Nolan Ryan. I think he made a name for himself, if I'm not mistaken. Very cool. We got a Tom Seaver there with the Mets, and we got a Dave Roberts with the Padres. 1971. My goodness. Does that make this a 1972 card, I wonder? I'm guessing it is. And a Jim Lemon with the Washington Senators. There's an ancient card. What did he say we're going to get? 3 vintage cards. So from the 50s to 1980. So this is one of them. And this is one of them. Very cool. Outfielder. Okay, I'm looking for a year. I'm guessing it's 1959 because the last date on there is 58. Tease, sorry. No, it was a good tease. That was a good tease. Like I said, I'm 99% sure I've got an original. So having a reprint to go with it's pretty cool. So that's probably more appropriate. There's a Bo Jackson Future Stars card, rookie card. He's got that labeled. That is awesome. A Bo Jackson rookie. Boom! Oh my goodness. Check this out. We got a Griffey rookie from Bowman, and it was not part of the 2 that you're guaranteed. Let me turn this up just a little bit here. So we got an extra Griffey. Where's my Griffies at? I must have put them on this stand. Yeah, so I got these 2 Griffies. He fooled me into thinking that's an original rookie, but then I'm surprised to find an original rookie. That is awesome. That is cool. All right. And, we got Luis Robert from Legacy rookie card. That is a cool rookie Robert right there. I definitely don't have that one. Okay, then we've got Gavin Lux with the Dodgers. Very cool. Is Jim and Bob Lemon the same person? I don't know. Bob Lemon. Why does that name sound familiar? Bo Bichette with Toronto. Shout out to Alex. Blue Jays. Ian Kinsler, 2018 top short print. Ian Kinsler, and of course, he is now with the Padres. So that's actually appropriate because Left Behind likes to send me cards of current Padres that were on different teams. So that's pretty awesome there. Man, you go out of your way to let your customers know what they've got. That is really cool. That's just the extra special touch that makes these so good. I remembered once I saw the reprint. The real one was in there. Oh, wow. Okay. Go Jays. Yeah, I knew Alex would appreciate that. Here we got Xander Bogaerts, Instant Impact Prism card. That's a gorgeous card there. Oh, look at... Okay, oh, I hit the right angle. I didn't see that. Look at the... Oh, that's cool. That's an awesome card right there. Oh, it's numbered. I didn't even realize that. Numbered 59 out of 175. Oh, okay. Got you there, Bibby. So that's cool. And, oh, this is also very appropriate. Blake Snell, 86 throwback with the Rays. But guess what? He's with the Padres now. So that is very, very cool. I didn't even realize it's a Relic card. Guys, it's a Blake Snell Relic. I'm like, why is this card so thick? I turned it over and I saw, congratulations. You've just received an 86 Relic card. Look at that. The new star of the Padres, Blake Snell. That is awesome. Yeah, Alex, that is a really cool Instant Impact card. I do like that one for sure. But that's cool. See, there you go. Blake. And we've got a Cirillo autograph. Authentic signature on a mini card. That's cool. And it's numbered 2068 out of 5750, I believe it says. He could have written that in a different place. And I do like the relic or the medallion that's coming up as well. But that's a cool little auto there, a little mini auto. Good, glad I got the Snell relic. I am too, because if you hadn't gotten it, then I wouldn't have gotten it. So that's awesome. And our final is a Oakland A's rookie card medallion Jose Canseco card. That is awesome. And he is a local. Actually, he comes to. I don't know if he lives in Vegas, but he comes to Vegas all the time. I've not ever seen him at a card show, but in recent years, before I kind of got back into it, he was visiting. He was making guest appearances at the card shows here in Vegas. So, when we start having shows again, that might be kind of cool to get autographed, actually. I'll have to stew on that one. But if he does come for a signing, I may take that one with me. So, with that, guys, we have been on for nearly 2 hours. And, yep. Guys, think about that. 27 cards for $34. And that's with shipping. It's $30 plus $4 shipping. So for $34, you get 27 cards. That's less than $2 a card. It's actually less than $1.50 a card. And look at what we got. I mean, where are you going to get a King Griffey Jr. rookie card? An actual authentic rookie card for less than $1.50. Where are you going to get a reprint of his 89 update for less than $1.50? Mike Trout cards, less than $1.50. A Jose Canseco medallion, less than $1.50. An autograph of Cirillo for less than $1.50. But guys, where are you going to find a Blake Snell Relic for less than $150. You're not. You're just not. Xander Bogaerts, Kinsler short print, Bo Bichette rookie, Lux rookie, Robert rookie for less than $150. I'm trying not to sound like a used car salesman here. My voice is authentic because I'm just blown away by this. A Bo Jackson rookie, a Jim Lemon 1959 card for less than $150. You know, Nolan Ryan's, Dave Roberts, Tom Severs. And I forgot all about these that were in here. The season ticket Soto card, gold. Pete Alonso, the AJ Puck. Trent Grisham. I mean, a cloth sticker card. It's just unreal. So, guys, well worth it. Well worth it. Do yourself a favor. And, he's got 10 of these. So, how appropriate would it be if our community did this for him? We're a small, tight-knit community. Let's just say there's 10 of us. He's got 10 of these packs. So let's support him. Let's help him out. And I think it'd be cool if we all did a video of our mystery packs. I'm kind of thinking on the fly here, but if Ethan could do his opening, and anyone else that happens to buy, I think Chuck indicated some interest. So I think we all need to not only help him out and buy a pack, but videotape it if we can. That would be cool. So, thanks everybody. I'm responding to the congratulations here. Check out the listing. Everybody go on just down below this video that you're watching. In the description, you'll see the link to the eBay site. Just click on it, go into it, and let's flood Left Behind's email tonight with eBay traffic. How's that sound? Thumbs up for that plan. That's what I think. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go grab some food, and I need to go out and work on my cars again. I got vehicle issues I got to solve. So, I cannot thank Left Behind enough for his care package, the care field. It's a care package on Fairfield Friday, so it's my care field. We had some fun with the Fairfield still. Shout out to Ethan. I got some great cards from his sale. Thanks again, Left Behind, for getting me that Tony Gwynn Class 3. And thanks to Chuck for getting me that Trent Grisham auto. Awesome, 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 guys. I appreciate it. You're the best. So, okay, yeah, Bibby, text me. I'll look forward to that. So, with that, guys, have a great and blessed evening. And don't forget church on Sunday. If you have a church that's open in your area, please attend. And I will see you in the chats, and I will see you next Friday. God bless. Have a good one.